What we'll do this evening, guys, is we haven't had a kind of good lesson on this for a couple of weeks now. So we're going to revisit the last lesson we did in TASOGARE. And then we'll do a little bit of an exercise, maybe some reading exercise. But what I'd like to do is to just listen to a Miku Sensei video, another one of her vlog, one of her journals, which are quite good for listening. But let's, for the time being, look at our last lesson. What was this? So we use a certain sentence to say when we want to say go and do a verb. For example, this is kind of garbage kind of English, really. For example, if I say I will go to meet Kimura, in English we normally say something like I am going to go and meet Kimura. So all of this is kind of a bit redundant, really, and I guess this also exists in other European languages as well. I'm going really means I intend to go and do something. But in this case, this go here literally means I will go. I will go and meet Kimura. But if we directly translate this into Japanese, it kind of sounds a bit funny. It would be itte, I will go, Kimura-san ni aimasu, and then I will meet Kimura. But putting itte at the beginning kind of sounds a bit clunky, and it also means that there's not much relevance between this going and the meeting. What we're actually saying is, I'm going for the purpose of meeting Kimura. So you may remember that we stated purpose before by using tameni. So we could say, for example, Kimura-san ni ao tame ni ikimasu. Kimura-san ni ao tame ni ikimasu. But this also sounds kind of long and awkward and clunky. And in fact, there's a specific kind of sentence structure we can use instead, which is to put the verb, the intention of where we're going, of what we're going to do when we get there, into the mass form, into the polite stem, and then say ni ikimasu. So this is only the stem, the mass form stem. So in this case, for I will go and meet Kimura would be Kimura-san ni ai ni ikimasu, or Kimura-san to, I will meet with Kimura-san, ai ni ikimasu. So this means I am going for the purpose of meeting Kimura-san. Okay, so far, guys? I know we've covered this before in kind of casually in lessons, but I just want to make sure we all understand exactly how this works. Okay, so that's the rule and the structure for how to make this sentence. So let's have a really quick bit of practice before we carry on. So Joel, how would you say I'm going to eat a donut?
Donut o tabe ni ikimasu.
Yes, good. Donuts o tabe ni ikimasu. Simon, how would you say I'm going to go and watch television?
Terebi o mi ni ikimasu.
Exactly, yeah. Terebi o mi ni ikimasu. Jock, how would you say I'm going to go and take a photograph?
Shashin o tori ni ikimasu.
Excellent. Shashin o tori ni ikimasu. And Monya, how would you say I'm going to go and buy a car?
Kuruma o kai ni ikimasu.
Perfect. Kuruma o kai ni ikimasu. However, this is all good. This is perfect. We don't need to worry too much about the rest of the sentence. But if we want to indicate we're going to go somewhere and then come back, if we're going just for a few moments, if we don't want to stay forever, then, for example, if we say, I'm just going to the toilet, I am just going to the toilet means I'll go to the toilet for a few minutes and then I'll come back. So this already has this nuance of coming back soon. So we would turn this ikimasu into a tefu, te, and put kimasu to say I will go and come back. Toire ni itte kimasu. Toire ni itte kimasu. I will go and come back. And then if we want to emphasize that this is going to be really for a short period of time, then we can start the sentence with chotto, chotto, chotto toire ni itte kimasu. Okay, so for example, just picking this zebra as an example, if I want to say I'm just going to go and touch a zebra and come back, I would say chotto kirin o sawari ni itte kimasu. Chotto kirin? Kirin zebra or is it kirin giraffe? Kirin's giraffe, isn't it? Sorry, what's a zebra again? I've forgotten, sorry.
No idea.
No, it's like zebra.
Drive your horse.
Suzuki. Huh?
Sus-
No, sorry. That's something, please. It's just zebra.
Oh.
Zebra. In fact, they've made a kanji for it. Or
Oh.
shimoma. Shimoma. An island horse. Shimoma. Zebra. Yeah, zebra. Zebra o sawari ni chotto. Zebra o sawari ni itte kimasu. Okay, any questions, guys? Cool, pretty easy, huh? Let us do some exercises then. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4 of us? Okay. Hey, Jock, would you like to go first? I'm just going to the shops to buy some bread.
ちょっと、店にパンを買って帰ります。
No, katte kaerimasu. But we need to still use this kai ni itte kimasu.
買いに行ってきます。
Yes, yeah. Kai ni itte kimasu. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we say, for example, pan o katte kaerimasu, this kind of sounds like you're already in the shop and then you're going to go home because you haven't said I'm going to go. Yeah. Joel, how about this next one? We're going to watch a movie at the cinema. Do you want to come with us?
映画館で
We'll come back to it.
映画を見に行きます。Do you want to come with us? I've drawn a blank.
So with us would be ishoni.
一緒に、一緒に行きませんか?
Yeah, exactly. Kimasen ka? Perfect. Simon, let's go and search for your car keys in the car park.
Sorry, is it de or ni?
Oh yeah, sorry, let's answer this. So if we use de, then this refers to the watching of the eiga, which is fine. If we use ni, then it refers to the going to the cinema. So actually, you could use either in this case, it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I guess car park is probably one of those non-translated ones, or
It's chushajo.
Chushajo ni kuruma no keys,
Kagi.
kagi.
Yeah.
Kagi o mitsuku. What is it? What is
Mitsukeru is find, you would be understood, but the word for searching is sagasu. Sagasu.
Kagi o sagashi itte, well, ikimasu. Sagashi ni ikimasu.
Yeah, sagashi ni. And then this is
Ikimashou.
ikimashou, exactly, yeah. Let's go and do it. Ikimashou. Sagashi ni ikimashou. Good. So again, this could be chushajo ni, it could be chushajo de. Doesn't really matter too much. Monica, sorry, Monia, not Monica. Monia, sorry. I'm just going to get some clothes from the dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners?
I think it's Kurina. Let me just quickly check. Kurina, I think. Hang on. Dry cleaners. Yeah, it's Kurininga. Kurininga. Kuriningu. Yeah.
Yeah. De?
Okay.
Clothes? Fuku? No.
Yeah, fuku, you understood. Usually it's your fuku. Your fuku.
Yo fuku o. In this case, to get is toru. No.
You could use toru. This would be understood. If you have left something somewhere and then you want to get it back, yeah, quite often you can use orosu. Orosu.
Oroni.
This is a group 1 verb, so this would be.
I don't know because I've never done this form actually.
Okay. So take orosu, turn it into the mass form. This would become what?
Oroshimasu.
Oroshimasu.
Oroshini.
Oroshini, exactly there. Just this. Oroshini.
Oroshini. Itte ikimasu. Itte ikimasu.
Itte ikimasu, exactly, yes. Itte ikimasu. Good. And then Jock, I went and got some medicine from the pharmacy.
Yakkyoku ni kusuri o tori ni ikimashita.
Yes, good. Oops, sorry. Ikimashita. Cool. And Joel, right now I'm going out to meet Michael for coffee.
Tadaima.
Good.
Kohi no tame ni.
Let's see. Let's leave that there for a second and then we'll come back to it.
Michael to ai ni ikimasu.
Yes, good. Okay. So how do we get this for a coffee with Michael? Well, what do you think, guys? This at the moment, this says, at the moment, for the benefit of coffee, I'm going to go and meet Michael. What could we do to make the sound a bit more natural? I mean, it would be understood completely.
ミカルと会いに行きます。と、コーヒーを飲む。コーヒーを飲む。
コーヒーを飲む。
あ、ミカルと一緒。コーヒーを飲む。
マイケルと一緒。コーヒーを
飲む。に。
それ飲みに、yeah?
飲みに。会いに行きます。
Yeah. マイケルと一緒に。Let's just pick this up a little bit. コーヒーを飲みに会いに行きます。This would kind of work, yeah. Is there anything suggesting we can't do it this way? マイケルと一緒にコーヒーを飲みに会いに行きます。飲みに会いに行きます。It's stacking up nominees and ionies. I don't know whether or not this works, to be honest. Maybe コーヒーを飲んで会いに行きます。
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can stack up ioni, nomini next to each other. It's not saying I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't know if you can. But I know that you could just say, "Mikeと一緒にコーヒーを飲んで会いに行きます." This will work okay. Okay, good. Not so difficult, is it, guys?
Well, we struggled quite a lot.
Oh, I don't think you did. I think you did really well. So I'm just going to quickly check Facebook because I just saw Annika's posted something. Okay, she can't attend. And now Kim is here, I think. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson, guys. Any questions? All right, let's move on. Oh, actually, before we do, let's do some reading and speaking exercises. So what I'd like us to do is to go through these. Let's just take this one down a second. And it's not an... Oh. ちょっと焼いてるパンの蓋を取りに行ってきます。少々お待ちください。 Sorry about that, having problems with bread. Okay, let's do some reading. So what I'd like us to do again is read from the screen first, but understand what the sentence means. You don't have to memorize the English, but you need to kind of remember what it means and associate the concept, the idea, with the Japanese that you're saying. Okay, so let's look at these in turn. If I can ask you to unmute yourselves, please, guys. So I'm just going to the shops to buy some bread. ちょっと店にパンを買いに行ってきます。Okay? ちょっと店にパンを買いに行ってきます。はい、どうぞ。
ちょっと
ちょっと水にパンを買いに行ってきま
パン
す。
を買いに行ってきます。
Okay, one more time, please. はい、どうぞ。
ちょっと店
ちょっと水にパンを買いに行って
買いに
き
行って
ます。
きます。
Okay, now try and read it without looking at the screen. Sorry, I mean try and translate it, try and say it without reading the screen. はい、どうぞ。
ちょっと店にパンを
パンを
買いに行ってきます。
行ってきます。
Okay, Kim? Yeah. Is it noisy in your?
行ってきます。
Ittekimasu. Yeah.
So
This
that's
means
that form plus
kimasu.
to go.
I will go and come back. It means I'm just going, means I'm going to come back. Ittekimasu. Ittekimasu. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the next one. We're going to watch a movie at the cinema. Do you want to come with us? 映画館に映画を見に行きます。一緒に行きませんか？はい、どうぞ。
映画館
映
に
画館に映画を見に行きます。一緒に行き
行きませんか？
Good. And one more time. 映画館で映画を見に行きますから一緒に行きませんか？ Let's put a carry in there, shall we? はいどうぞ。
映画館
映
で
画を見に行きますから
一緒に
一緒に行きませんか？
Okay, and now without looking at the screen.
映画館
映画館で
で映画を
見に
一緒に
行きますから
行きますから
一緒に行きませんか？
行きませんか？
Very good. Well done. Okay, let's go and search for your car keys in the car park. So, 駐車場で車の鍵を探しに行きましょう。はい、どうぞ。
駐車場で車の鍵を探しに行きましょう。
Good. And without reading the screen.
駐車場で車の鍵を取りに
探しに行きましょう。
Good, good, good. I'm just going to get some clothes from the dry cleaners. Cleaning ya de. Maybe cleaning ya kara would be better, maybe. Yeah. Cleaning ya kara yofuku o oroshi ni ittekimasu. はい、どうぞ。
クリーニング屋から洋服をおろしに行ってきます。
Good. And without reading the screen.
クロノジ屋から洋服をおろしに行ってきます。
Good. If you're wondering how to pronounce some of these Japanized versions of foreign words like cleaning ya, it's a good idea to overemphasize the length of the vowels really much more than you do in Japan when you have a double vowel in Japanese. So, for example, this dry cleaners would be cleaning ya, really kind of emphasize it, cleaning ya, because it then sounds like a non-Japanese word. But if you say cleaning ya, this kind of sounds like an original Japanese word which doesn't exist, and it can be a little bit difficult to understand what you're saying. So really good to emphasize it. Cleaning ya, like this. Hey, does it one more time?
クリーニング屋
から
よ
よふしにおおろしに行ってきます。
Excellent.
Question, Andy, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rosu.
Hmm.
Rossi is putting down.
Yeah. So it's basically you've put up some clothes or some money in the bank or something you've deposited, and when you go to get it, you basically take it down from them. This is why we use oroshi. So if you want to say I'm going to get some money from the bank, you usually say ginko kara okane o oroshi ni ittekimasu.
Rosu. I can't find it at all in the dictionary.
Really? Orosu?
No. Well, wind blowing through the trees and stuff. Wholesale trade.
Should just be to drop. Orosu. Yeah, to take down orosu. Just it's
I've
the
got
same as shita.
A crap dictionary then, obviously.
You got a paper one?
Yeah.
It should just be like this.
Oh,
Just to like
okay.
kudasaru.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Rosu.
Yeah, orosu. It's probably in the dictionary. It's probably it might be written as otosu, maybe. Otosu. I know otosu actually uses the drop.
It's drop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next one. I went and got some medicine from the pharmacy. Yakkyoku kara. Oh, sorry. Yeah, maybe this should also be yakkyoku. Yakkyoku ni kusuri o tori ni ikimashita. はい、どうぞ。
薬に
薬局に薬を取りに行きました。
取りに行きました。
Good. And without reading the screen.
薬局に薬を取りに行きました。
Excellent. Good. And now the last one, the slightly more complex one. Right now, I'm going to meet Michael for a coffee. Let's put in that tadaima though, that you put in there as well. Tadaima. Michael と一緒にコーヒーを飲んで会いに行きます。
ただいま。
ただいま、マイクと一緒にコーヒーを飲んで会いに行きます。
Excellent. And without reading the screen.
ただいま、マイクと一緒にコーヒーを飲んで会いに行きます。
Excellent. Good. Well done, guys. Any questions? Cool. Okay, let's do some. We got a chapter from Japanese for Busy People, which we did. I think we did this one 2 weeks ago, but let's do it again for those of you that weren't here. Let's see. Let's use Joel. Would you be my other reader?
Sure.
Let's just see how to do this. Just a second. Copy. All right, shall I send it to you on Facebook Messenger? Isn't it the easiest way?
Whatever it's best for you.
Okay. Sure. Although it really depends on how Google Docs allows me to take documents off of this to snip it.
Have you sent it?
No, I'm just snipping it because
Okay.
I can't copy it from a Google Doc apparently, because reasons. Right, it's heading its way to you now. Ping.
Okay, got it.
Just take a moment to read it. I'm just going to turn the oven down slightly. eat a piece of my new sourdough bread. Yum, 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 yum. Sorry, guys, just give me a second if you don't mind. Right. Right, can you just give me just a sec? My neighbour has just asked me to print some stuff off for their holiday, and I can do it while we're studying. Right, okay. All okay, Joel?
I haven't tried it all, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think I can manage to keep reading it as we go.
Okay, excellent.
So which one do you want me to be?
I'll be Kato, and you can be Chan.
Okay.
So the title of this particular episode is called A Pale Face, which sounds kind of racist, really. And it's after meeting Mr. Chang in the elevator, Mr. Kato advises him to take the rest of the day off. Okay, here we go. 顔色がよくありませんね。風邪ですか？
おととい一緒に行って薬をもらってきましたが、なかなかよくありません。今朝は熱が38度ありました。
それじゃあ、早く家に帰って休んだ方がいいですよ。
でも、この
That's okay. It's a it's project.
でも、このプロジェクトが始まったばっかりですから。
Good. 無理をしない方がいいですよ。来週はもっと忙しくなりますから、今のうちに直した方がいいですよ。
それでは、申し
訳。
Sorry?
It's 申し訳。
Oh, yes, sorry. 申し訳ありませんが、鈴木くんか、木村くんに、をよく頼んでから帰ります。
Good. That's it. 鈴木くんにはさっき別の用事を頼んだばっかりですから、木村くんの方がいいですよ。Sorry, is that a lot of background noise?
わかりました。わかりました。では、お先に失礼します。
お大事に。Okay, let's do that again, shall we? Sorry, is that a lot of background noise in the background?
It's been a while since I've done some reading of this.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. It's just a case of practice. Yeah. Okay, let's go through it one more time. 顔色がよくありませんね。風邪ですか？
おととい一緒に行って薬をもらってきましたが、なかなか良くなりません。 今朝は熱が38度ありました。
それじゃあ早く家に帰って休んだ方がいいですよ。
でも、このプロジェクトが始まったばっかりです。ばっかり、sorry、ばっかりですから。
無理をしない方がいいですよ。来週はもっと忙しくなりますから、今のうちに直した方がいいですよ。
それでは、申し訳ありませんが、鈴木くんか木村くんにをよくなっとんでから帰ります。
頼んでから帰りますね。
頼んでから帰ります。
鈴木くんにはさっき別の用事を頼んだばっかりですから、木村くんの方がいいですよ。
わかりました。では、お先に失礼します。
お大事に。Well done. Good. It's funny how you had troubles reading it first time, Joel, but just one run through and all the brain starts coming back on again.
Yeah, because and the first time so there were some words that I wasn't quite sure what they were. And I was trying to find some meaning for it, but then I understand, for example, that some of them were names.
Right.
Like Suzuki-kun and the Kimura-kun, so then it started to make more sense.
Right, gotcha. Okay, let's put this onto the screen. And we'll go through it together. Shut up. I know you've run out of paper. Shut up. Jesus. Okay, so Joel, let's go through this again. I know it's good practice.
Yes.
And now everybody can copy at the same time. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, let's do this differently. Let's take it in turns to read through each sentence and then we can translate it. So, Simon, do you want to go first? Kato.
Kaoiroka. Right?
Yep.
Yoku arimasen. This is ne.
This is ne. Good.
Kaze desu ka.
Kaze desu ka.
Kaze desu ka.
Yeah, nice. Exactly. Kaze desu ka. And can you translate that?
Something about the color not being good.
Yeah, so kao is face.
Kao.
Kaoiro therefore means your.
So your complexion
yeah.
is not very good.
Yeah, complexion.
Or isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't look isn't very good. So just to be clear here, this yoku arimasen, where does this come from? Well, arimasen is just a long way of saying nai. So this would mean yoku nai, which is yokunai, means not good. Yeah. Just the kunai form of e, yokunai. Good. And then Monya.
Kaze desu ka. Kaze is.
Sorry. Yeah. One more time, Simon. Sorry.
Kaze means sick, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of means cold or influenza.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you sick or are you under the weather?
Did you catch a cold? Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Monya, next one is Chan.
おととい一緒に行って薬をもらってきましたが、なかなか良くなりません。
Good.
今朝な、
So what?
熱が8時の38度
Oh, good.
ありました。
Very good. Yes. This means
Yes, おととい is the day before yesterday.
Good.
I went.
yeah. Isha is the same as Oisha. Oisha-san. You know this word.
I went to
Oisha-san?
the doctor
Yes. Good.
and I received some medicine.
Yep.
なかなか
Considerably, quite.
Sorry?
Nakanaka means considerably or quite, but usually in the negative.
Okay. So, quite, I don't feel quite good.
Yeah, I didn't get very.
Even if I receive some medicine, I don't feel quite good.
Yeah, exactly. I
Okay.
don't feel. Oh, I didn't. No, yeah, I didn't get better. I didn't get much better. Yeah. And then, 今朝は熱が38度ありました。
今朝は、I had fever, 38 fever.
Yeah. How much fever?
At 38 degrees.
Yeah. And what's kesa?
I don't know.
So kesa is like short form of kyo asa becomes kesa, which means kyo no asa. Means this morning. Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Kim, let's clear this a second.
Oh, my.
Next one is Kato.
Kato.
It's just here.
ソネジは
So this is sore,
それ
and then this is G, but it's got a little
じ
ya next to it.
じゃ
Ja, good.
それじゃ
Yeah.
And then oh, that's very small.
You see this thing? I'll try zooming in slightly. Hang on. How's that?
Yes. Hawaku?
Not hawaku, but hayaku.
Hayaku. Hayaku. Usa.
It's not. No, it looks like sa. It's the other way around. It's chi. With chi.
Uchi ni?
Mhm.
Uchi ni. Gaete.
Good.
Wasun.
You've made the same mistake. This isn't wa, but good opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
The
Yeah.
yacht. Yasunde.
This is not
You
te,
mean
but
da?
yes, da. Good. Yeah.
Da.
Huh?
Was it the ha?
It's not ha, but it's like ha.
It's ho.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Hoga.
Yep.
I desu yo.
Very good. Yes. Okay. So can you translate?
That's so.
So if
Soreja.
yeah, so if somebody said like the previous bit, which was this morning, so I went to the doctors, got some medicine. This morning I still had a fever of 38 degrees. What do you think the person says next?
Is that so?
Yeah, or in that case, I think is probably a better way of saying that. In that case.
In that case.
Yeah, or as you said, or kind of similar. If that is so,
That is so. Quickly, uchi ni house.
Yeah.
House. Return to the house.
Yeah.
Yasunda. And then the last part is, it is better to do
Good.
something, but
Yes.
Yasunda.
Yeah, it's quickly. It is better to quickly return home and yasumu. Yasumu.
To rest.
Yes. And rest. Yeah. It's
By
better
context. By context, but not.
No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
Mm.
It is better to quickly go home and rest. Let me just quickly share something with you guys. Let's just engage my fantastic drawing skills. What's this?
Oh.
Tree.
It's a tree. Yes, exactly. It's a tree. This is ki for tree. Sorry, the drawing's not very good actually. It's something more like this, isn't it? This is a bit longer. So it's like this part. This is the branches here, and these are the roots. So this means, as John said, tree. And then this. What's this here? What does this mean?
Hito.
Hito.
No? Person?
Yeah, good. Hito, person. Exactly. Yeah, person. When this is written as a radical, it's kind of tilted slightly and squeezed up, and it looks like this. Like so. So it looks like a katakana for I.
Or I.
I.
No?
Yeah,
I.
yeah, I. Yeah, exactly.
I.
So a person who sits under a tree is doing what?
Resting.
Resting. So this is where you can kind of attribute the picture of the kanji to what it means to rest. To rest.
Yes.
It means having a picnic.
Yes. Or having a pee under a tree.
Yeah, well, not sitting. Not sitting.
A lot of ants under a tree. Only a good place for peeing.
Oops. Let's go back to this. Okay, yeah, good. In that case, it is better to quickly return home and rest. Soreja, what do you say? Where is it now? Soreja, hayaku uchi ni kaete yasunda houga ii desu yo. Better to quickly go home and rest. Good. And then Jock, next one, please.
でもこのプロジェクトが始まったばっかりですから。
このプロジェクトが始まったばっかりですから. And then he kind of leaves it hanging, doesn't he? So this means.
Well, we've only just started this project.
Yeah, good. Only just started. Project. Good. Yeah. Hajimatta bakkari. So remember we did bakkari a while ago, didn't we? Bakkari, just done something. Cool.
This was the only sentences I completely understood.
Ah, good, good.
Me too. That was lucky.
And then back to Joel.
無理をしない方がいいですよ。来週はもっと忙しくなりますから、今のうちに直した方がいいですよ。
Guys, just give me a minute. I'm going to go and take the bread out of the oven and just have a moment to think about the meaning of the sentence, spot the grammar that we've already studied because we've done all of the grammar that's in these sentences, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, Joel, over to you.
So it's best if you don't work too hard.
Yeah, it is best if you don't. Yeah, so work too hard. This is kind of right. Muri o suru. This phrase muri o suru, or muri o shimasu, means to muri itself means to be unreasonable. Be unreasonable. So muri o suru means to kind of overdo it, overdo something, or to do something unreasonable. So as you said, Joel, it's better if you don't overwork.
Next week, because next week it will be it will get more busy.
Yeah, get even more busy. Yeah,
even more busy. It's best if you now heal yourself at home or something.
good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, heal yourself.
Get better at home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So 来週はもっと忙しくなりますから、今のうち。Uchi, this means this means inside. So it means right now, or in this opportunity. Take this opportunity. Ima no uchi da. Now is the right time.
I actually thought it meant home.
Ah, this uchi. Right. Now this actually means ima no uchi, within this moment, in this time.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Because if it was home, it wouldn't have the no particle in between ima.
Right. That would sound like your home of now, right?
Yeah, it would be like ima uchide or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So take the time right now to heal yourself. Good. Okay. And then Simon, where was it now? Here, Chan.
それでは
Good.
申し訳ありませんが、鈴木くん木村くんに夫を
Yeah.
よく頼んでから頼んで
から
帰れます。
帰ります. Good. Okay, this is slightly more tricky, but do you want to have a go, Simon?
それでは、
so それでは and それじゃ are basically the same thing. それじゃ is a little bit less polite. それでは is more polite. So this means
that's in that case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm stuck at Moshiwake.
So moshiwake, this basically means excuse moshiwake, but it's kind of an apology type of excuse. And then he says arimasen, which means, literally means I have no excuse. It's just a very Japanese way of saying I'm sorry. I apologize. And so this phrase moshiwake, apologize, moshiwake arimasen ga, and then ... This is usually meant to say mi dispiace ma. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but kind of.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry about this, but yeah, exactly. And also, it's probably worth also noting that if you're really apologetic and you want to say this more politely, so that's moshiwake here, by the way, sorry. You normally say moshiwake, not arimasen, but gozaimasen, to make it super polite. Moshiwake gozaimasen ga.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but Suzuki-kun and Kimura-kun
Really, in that case, I'm sorry, but so this ka here, this is how you make Japanese or by just putting ka in there. Really easy to remember. It either means a question mark, or in the middle of the sentence it means or.
Okay, so Suzuki-kun or Kimura-kun. Yeah.
This ato is also a little bit kind of tricky. What does this mean? So ato means the remainder, but it means after ato. This is like something not ato there after this, but in if you just use ato by itself, ato o yoku, ato or something, ato o shimasu, this means I will do the remainder, what's left. Yeah.
Okay, so so when I return, I will take care or continue from where Suzuki-kun or Kimura-kun left off, or what they left.
Not exactly. So let me just help through this. Let's put this into.
I don't understand the tanonde.
Sure. So let's just go through this slowly. Suzuki-san or Kimura-kun, to them. So it's ni. Ato also, this will be the remainder. Oh, and then yoku, let's just put that aside for a second. I'll put this in brackets for a second. And tanomu means to entrust somebody to do something.
Okay, so the opposite,
yeah, to entrust or request. So I will entrust, and then this is the te form, so it's now just a continuation. Kaerimasu.
Well, and then return.
Yeah, exactly. I will entrust and then go home. Yeah, this yoku, this obviously means well, like e in the adverbial form. And this is slightly kind of, what's the word, counterintuitive in its use here. But what it means is, I will ask them and they will kindly do it for me. By saying yoku, they will do it well. So I will ask them to do it, kind of, and they will perform it well. So this means well, and then go home. Yeah, this sentence is a little bit hard, I do understand.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Monya and Kato.
Suzuki-kun ni wa sakki betsu no yoji o tanonda bakari desu kara Kimura-kun no hoga ii desu yo.
Good, exactly. Well done.
Now
the hard part.
Sakki betsu.
Okay, so this is actually, it would be easier if this had commas in it, really, but this is sakki, and this basically means sakini, which means just now.
Just
now.
And no yoji.
You know what betsu means?
Okay. No.
Betsu means another. Yeah. Yoji, well, this has got a few meanings, really. Sometimes it's used to mean appointment, but it also means task, mission, or assignment.
Okay.
Mm.
So I think that it will be better to ask to Kimura because Suzuki-kun has another task to do. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that's the meaning of the sentence, but pieces of pieces, I don't know exactly.
No, this is good. This is good. So it would better to ask Kimura-kun because, and this is actually Tanonda Bakari. So he's actually saying that Kato himself has just asked Suzuki to do another assignment.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have just asked
I've just
Suzuki to do another assignment. Yeah, good. And then Kim, down to here, Chan.
わかりましたわかりました。das war.
Ja. This is de. Do looks like just a second, I'll find you a to. That's probably the result. Oh no, just, there isn't a to here.
There's a very tiny one in the atto.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's right, just down here.
Yes,
So,
that one.
Yeah, looks like a needle being stuck into your toe.
The toenail.
Yeah.
Okay, so the who? No, what is that?
Not ho, but the other one is the one you thought it wasn't.
Ha.
Ha. If it's together with something else like this becomes not de ha, but de.
Dewa.
Dewa. Good.
Yes. Dewa. Okay. I have to practice.
Okay, this is your practice, don't worry.
Oshi.
Oh, this is sa. This is sa.
Osaki ni.
Good. Very good.
Osaki ni. She. That's the next. Shinei.
This is this looks like a tidal wave, doesn't it? Looks like a wave. Very good. Yes.
Rei.
Good.
Reishimasu.
Very good. Yes, exactly.
Reishimasu.
Excellent. That's the easy bit done. Now the hard part.
Wakarimashita. I didn't know.
No, this is the opposite.
I know.
Not wakarimasen deshita, but wakarimashita.
I knew.
Yeah. So this is like saying I got it. I got it. Yeah.
I got it. Dewa. Is it like but?
Well.
Yeah. I'm also confused with those words.
I know it comes in time.
Is it Osaki like Osaki the city?
That's Osaka.
Osaka.
And it's also not Osaka, the booze. Okay. So this is one of those phrases you kind of know it or you don't. So Osaki means Saki is one that we had earlier, which means just now. But if you put o before it, it means it's honorized. It means before you. Before you. And then, so osaki ni means going before you. Shitsure shimasu. Shitsure shimasu. You know this one, Kim?
No.
It means
like
I will
excuse.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. It is an excuse. It's basically exactly saying I will be rude. I'll be rude. But when you say shitsure shimasu, even though it literally means I will be rude, it means pardon me for being rude. Yeah. So this means pardon me
before you.
Yeah, exactly. Pardon me for going before you. It means sorry to leave work before you. So before, in the office or even in the dojo, if you leave before other people, you usually say, "Osaki ni shitsurei shimasu." Osaki ni shitsurei shimasu. Pardon me for leaving before you. Yeah.
But as before you in time, right? Not in front of you.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I think if somebody lets you go before you, like opens the door for you, I think in this case you can also say "Osaki ni shitsurei."
No, I meant in front of you, as in your presence, or like it's not like I'm rude in your presence. It's
No.
I'm rude because I'm leaving before you.
Yes. Yeah. So this saki means before rather than in front of. Before you in time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe, go ahead.
Osaki ni dozo.
That's what you say to when somebody. Yeah. If you want to say, please go ahead.
Open the door
Yeah.
for somebody.
Yeah. Before me. You said "Osaki ni dozo." Okay, and then finally, last line, Jock.
Odaiji ni.
Odaiji ni. Good.
Look after yourself.
Yes. Odaiji ni. Look after yourself. Or kind of get well soon, right? Odaiji ni. Cool. Good.
Taisetsu ni, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
taisetsu ni.
Taisetsu ni, which actually means exactly the same thing, doesn't it? Daiji and taisetsu. So both these words, taisetsu and daiji, both mean importance, important or importance. So it means kind of treat yourself with some importance. Look after yourself. Okay, so now we know the gist of the conversation. We probably know a few more words now and a bit more grammar. So let's go through it one more time. So Joelle, if you'd like to read with me again. And this time try and pick up some of the words and some of the meanings. If you get lost, let it go. Don't hang on it and then get left behind. Just carry on listening and try to absorb the conversation. Okay, here we go. Kawiro ga yoku arimasen ne. Kaze desu ka?
おととい医者に行って薬をもらってきましたが、なかなか良くなりません。今朝は熱が38度ありました。
それじゃあ早く家に帰って休んだ方がいいですよ。
でも、このプロジェクトが始まったばっかりですから、
無理をしない方がいいですよ。来週はもっと忙しくなりますから、今のうちに直した方がいいですよ。
それでは申し訳ありませんが、鈴木くんか木村くんにをよく頼んでから帰ります。
Good. Yes. 鈴木くんには先別の用事を頼んだばっかりですから、木村くんの方がいいですよ。
わかりました。では、お先に失礼します。
お大事に。Cool, good. Okay. Any questions or revelations, guys? Okay, let's go on to the last bit for today, which is going to be a bit of Miku Sensei's videos. I haven't watched this one at all yet, but it's based in Arashiyama, which is where Kenji and Rieko were last seen. Could be exciting. Oh, hang on a second. Let's turn this on to Optimization. Can you see this okay, guys?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's watch. We're not going to do a really deep dive into this, but it's only 11 minutes long, so we'll watch the whole of it first, and then we'll see if there's any bits we can pick up that aren't clear.
はい、皆さん、今日は、嵐山に来ました。I'm not alone. 私は一人じゃありません。今日は私の友達 and one of my follower ルカスさんが私と一緒にいます。
こんにちは。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。日本は好きですか？
日本大好き。
大好き？
うん、大好き。
日本語はどのくらい勉強していますか？
どのくらい、maybe 3年。
3年ぐらい。
でも、今から本気に勉強します。
Okay, we are gonna go exploring 嵐山 today.
Yes.
Okay, so follow us.
Please follow us and remember to subscribe to Miku.
ありがとう。
subscribe する。
subscribe して。
must subscribe する。
ありがとう。Let's go.
Let's go. Vamos.
Somehow Japanese seems much easier after watching this.
A lot better for me.
YouTube 見ますか？はい。誰 YouTuber が好きですか？石垣。気まぐれ。Do you know sushi ramen? Sushi ramen. Yes. ごめん。Pero que la punta. ¿Sí? La punta.
I thought he was gonna fall. ボートに乗って競争することにしたんだけど、全然進まなかった。二人めっちゃ頑張ってる。頑張れー。私は応援を頑張ってる。頑張れー。You're doing great job. Making a circle. Yeah. Hey, Lucas. Lucas, hi. Bye bye. 頑張って。OK、じゃあ嵐山に来たらバンブーフォレストもいいけど、それよりいい場所があるね。
まあそれよりいい場所っていうか比べるもんじゃないけどね。
うるさい。ちょっとうるさいからちょっと静かにしてください、ブラザー。渡月橋JR なんだったっけ、嵐山駅に着いたら渡月橋橋を渡って右になんていう佐賀嵐山、もうボロボロやん。
そうですね。JR 佐賀嵐山駅に着いてね。はい。いいよこれで。まあ渡月橋一番有名なお橋を渡って右にね、ずっと川沿い歩けばこのとても素敵な海辺がございます。
はい、海辺じゃないけど川辺。
これ川辺やん。これ面白い。確かにここも見せて。
この季節は新緑、新しい緑のこの色が本当に綺麗だから、この季節は最高ですね、ルカスさん。最高 is like the best.
The best.
Yeah.
ここで。
こ
こは最高だ。
ここは最高ですか？
ここは最高でござる。
いきなりなんか侍になりたい。You wanna become a samurai? Okay. 拙者
拙者。
拙者 is like I am like 拙者ルーカスでござる。
ありがとう捧げました。
冷たい？嘘。泳げそう？
入れてこいや。手だけ入れたらいいやん。いや、泳げない、無理。寂しくて。
まだ冷たいよね、多分。あ、冷たい。でも夏は泳げるんじゃない？I took a video.
It's nice. The video is good.
Here is the temple. I really recommend you. I don't know the name yet, but this is the 看板です。サイン、看板です。はい、じゃあ私たちは奥嵐山というお寺に来ました。本当に peaceful atmosphere ですね。本当にいい雰囲気で、川沿いをずっと歩いてきて、突き当たりにこのお寺があります。OK, let's see. 見てみよう。行きましょう。Go! この漢字は洗う心 place ね。It's like a bus stay. Stay is a place. And sen is to 洗う to wash. Shin is 心 heart. So like it says clean mind, cleanse your spirit. So you have to wash your hands. He's drinking it, but you have to wash your hand here and then go to the temple. おいしい？どうやってやるんこれ？
Yeah, Miku is drinking water because she has to be
おいしいか？
more pure. Drink a lot. いっぱい飲みなさい。
おいしい。
いっぱい飲んでください。
Now my heart is pure. Pure.
まだです。
まだじゃないよ。もっともっとピュアだよ。
本当に？はい。
You missed it. もっと強く。新緑が心を洗う嵐山。沈黙が心に響く鐘の声。This is amazing.
I know, boy.
Wow.
I know, my friend.
Oh my god.
I know, boy. I told you.
ここめっちゃいいじゃん。
してんで。してんで。
めっちゃ綺麗な景色が見えるし、
だやろ。
禅だし。
全だぞ。
Nobody's here. このお寺には仏教の教えが書いてる資料がたくさんあったんだけど、本当に面白かった。全部日本語で書いてるから、日本人の友達と一緒に行った方がいいかも。今お寺から出てきたんだけど、本当にこのお寺はおすすめです。ちょっとお坊さんと話して、お坊さんの考え方とか、哲学、フィロソフィーとか教えてもらったんだけど、本当に素晴らしい人です。You should go. You should come to the what was the name? 大比較千光寺。大比較千光寺っていう名前だから、嵐山に来たら絶対にこのお寺に行ってみてください。本当に本当に本当に本当におすすめのお寺です。本当にこの川の横を歩くだけですっごいいい気分になるし、ここに本を持ってきて読んでも本当に静かだからいいところだと思います。だからちょっと旅行して疲れたなとか、ちょっと休憩したいなと思った時に、この嵐山の奥嵐山に来て心を癒してください。私もちょっと今日は心が癒されました。ということで、おすすめスポットでした。またね。
Kind of enjoyable, also kind of annoying. Yeah, not as,
Extremely annoying.
yeah, not as good as the Kamakura. Guys, just before we finish, well, sorry, was there anything you wanted to ask about the video? I know there was a lot of kind of mix of English and Japanese and other.
Well, how can you study for 3 years and be so crap?
I know people who've studied for longer and still can't speak that well. We know those people, don't we, Jock?
Well, yes, we do.
Any questions, guys? Okay, so the last thing I want to do is just cover one aspect. Oh, sorry, let me just turn that optimization off. Is to talk about 3 or so things. It's the use of ki. So this is the kanji, yeah, ki. Not this one, this one. So this gets used a lot in Japanese. So it's the same ki as in aikido and ki. So it's kind of means energy, kind of, but more often than not, it's used to mean feeling. So it's used a lot in, for example, kimochi and kibun. There's one other ki like this. I'll come back to it. Kimochi, kibun.
He said honky, didn't he?
Ah, honky, yeah, actually he did, yeah, honky. So kimochi, this is combining ki and mochi. So this means this is the motsu, to hold. So this is kind of the feeling, sorry, but the held feeling. And kibun is made from this is the bun, meaning to divide or to understand. So this is kind of the like the felt feeling or the understood feeling or the divided feeling, but it's more like the felt feeling. Now these two sound like they're kind of interchangeable, that they kind of are. We'll come back to fuiki afterwards. But kimochi usually refers to external, what's the word, stimulus. So it's something on the outside of you will feel good, it makes it feel good. Like, so it's an external influence. You'd say I kimochi desu, I kimochi des, or what people usually say is not I kimochi des, but kimochi I kimochi I des. Kimochi des. Kimochi. So the feeling is good. It feels good. Kimochi des.
I was a little confused with the kibun because I recognize the bun as minutes from the hours.
It's exactly the same. So this bun is it's got so many different uses. This means wakaru, means to understand. It means wakeru, means to divide. It's fun for minutes. Sorry, fun for minutes, and it's also bun, meaning parts. Parts.
It's 4 times the same character, but with 4 different meanings.
Yes, yeah. But basically, this means so. This is made up of hachi, meaning 8, and katana, meaning sword. It means to cut up into 8 pieces. So it really means to divide up. Now, if you think about how the word, if I think, is analysis Greek or Latin? How do you say analysis in Italian, Monia? Is it the same word?
Which word?
Analysis. Analysis.
Analysis.
Yes. So it's the same. So I think in Latin, this also means to break apart originally, doesn't it? Anybody speak Latin by any chance?
No.
I studied so many years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure analysis means to separate out and break apart as well. So this has got the same kind of meaning in Japanese too.
Well, nowadays you use the word lysis to mean cells breaking apart, right?
Right. So
maybe
could be the same thing. Yeah.
Analysis.
Yeah. This means the same thing, that if you break something apart, this is how you understand something, to kind of break it into its separate parts. But when it's applied with kibun, this means kind of an internal stimulus. Now, of course, even internal stimuli are normally prompted by external environment, but something that makes you feel good inside, makes you happy, you'd say this is your kibun, I kibun des. So maybe not something like how the warm air makes you feel, this would be kimochi, or sitting in a comfortable chair, this is kimochi. But the way that, say, for example, a nice setting or a nice party makes you feel inside. If you've got lots of friends around you, then this would be I kibun des. It's a feeling that's generated inside of you rather than something that you feel on the outside.
Nice conversation.
Yeah, yes, I guess so. Is there such a thing?
Or a nice lesson of Japanese.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe if you're drinking a nice glass of wine with it. Yeah. So actually, drinking Glühwein, drinking hot wine is exactly I kibun des, because it makes you feel nice inside, right? It's hot and it's alcoholic and it's sweet and it's delicious. This is non de I kibun des. Yeah. You wouldn't say kimochi for drinking Glühwein. Go to Honki just before we finish. Let's come back to Honto. Okay, this first character here, on slash moto. This has got a couple of meanings as well. One is book, and it also means origin or basis. And if you say really, really? This is hontoni. Hontoni. So this means like this is the base, and to means to touch, to make contact. This is ataru, ataru, to touch. So if you're touching the basis, this means reality, truth, honto, honto, really. And then honki kind of combines that feeling of reality from hon with ki, feeling. This means sincerity. So if you say honki des, this means I'm being serious. Honki des. Or I'm being sincere. You know, basically the same thing. Sincere. Let's just make a text block over here. So she asked her friend Lucas, how long have you been studying Japanese? And he said 3 years. But he then said, let me write this in English in a second. Demo, so it says something like, Demo ima kara honki ni benkyou shimasu, which means, however, it is from now that I am sincerely studying Japanese. Honki ni, so it means to do with some sincerity. Honki. It's also a good way to describe a goose, which is very talkative. It's very honky. It's the onomatopoeia for a goose's calling. We say it honks, honk. Yeah. So if something's very honky, then it means it's loud like a goose. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Any questions, guys? John, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, they said somewhere mecha ijan.
Ijan, oh yeah. Mecha.
Mecha ijan.
Ijan, yeah. So mecha, this means, guys, remember what mecha, you might have listened in to what's her name? What's her name? We just listened to her video. Miku Sensei before. Do you remember, have you already watched her thing on mecha? Mecha, mecha, or mecha. This means totemo. Sorry?
Messed up.
Yeah, actually, it does come from that. It comes from mechakucha. Mechakucha. Which does mean messed up, mixed up, or messed up. But it's now, especially in Osaka, not so much in Tokyo, it's used to mean totemo, very, mecha ni, or just mecha by itself, like totally or awesomely, mecha. And then, so he said mecha ijan. So this means, if I write this in polite Japanese, totemo ii ja. What does ja mean? Anybody?
Dewa.
Yeah, dewa or des. And then this means totemo ii des na. Oh, it's Joseph. He's only 2 hours late. Ii des na at the end of this means it's like ne, but it's reflecting back on yourself. It's a kind of an inner spoken exclamation. Ina. Oh, I think that's great. Ina. Yeah. You okay, Kim?
No, I missed the translation.
So sorry, did I break off or?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay. So where did I stop?
Well, what the
na.
Na, but the na is.
This means
it's not like not. It's not.
No, it's not this. It's not this kind of na. So you're aware of ides ne.
Yes.
This means it's good, isn't it? So this is asking for outward confirmation from somebody else. But if you say ides na, This is seeking internal confirmation. It's you saying it's yourself.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you say it in English?
We just don't ask the other person. We say it's a way of indicating you're talking to yourself. Ina. This just means good. It's not. Yeah. It's not. It's a kind of not exactly rhetoric, but it's not like saying n'est-ce pas. It's just like saying I think, and it's not asking you to confirmation from some. Yeah, exactly. It's just saying I think that's good. Ina. Yeah.
It's like like you want to continue the sentence, but you don't know how, and you just brabbel.
Yeah, it's a kind of exclamation at the end of the sentence, just to kind of say, it's just to say I'm expressing this, and I'm not asking for confirmation. Like ne is kind of seeking confirmation. Yeah. Ina. Yeah, it's actually it's like doing this in Japanese. It's like just putting exclamation marks at the end. Ina. Cool, good. Any other questions, guys? Excellent. Joseph, are you there? Because I can't see you.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Sorry, you're just 2 hours late.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
How's the COVID?
It's super fun. I know this hotel room inside out.
Oh dear.
And I could burn down the district.
Oh,
that's fun.
God. Oh. Where are you staying at the moment?
Shoreditch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty funky area, though.
It's super nice when you can visit it.
Yeah, yeah. How long do you have left?
1 more day tomorrow.
Right. And are you working from inside your hotel room?
Yep. Yep. Home office from England.
Yay. And so are you getting room service, or are you getting deliveries to the hotel?
No. I have Deliveroo coming to the door when I want.
Oh,
that's
pretty cool.
Basically. Yeah, you have super nice foods in London.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a good place to have Deliveroo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what have you mostly been eating?
Katsu kare.
Ooh.
You really good Japanese food in London.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
I'm gonna be jealous for the rest of the next year. So, yeah.
But you should try some of the Thai food there as well, because Thai food in London is very
okay.
good.
I'll do that. I did Misato last week, and I love that place. It's super nice.
Actually, Shoreditch, you should also get curries, because it's a really it's a good curry area there, Indian curry area there as well.
Oh, if you have a suggestion, please. I love Indian.
I mean, basically go to any restaurant that's on Deliveroo in the East End of London, and they're pretty much all good. Yeah, around Brick Lane, there's just full of curry houses. Yeah, and they're all
I'll do that.
Yeah, they all just compete with each other, so they're all amazing. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So you're coming to the dojo on Monday?
That's my plan.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
As it was my plan last week also.
Yep. No problem. Great. I'll bring some things.
Yeah. Thank you. No, I do want to show up on Monday. Yeah.
Great. Okay. See you there. Okay. Get well soon. お大事に。
はい。ありがとうございます。
はい。気をつけてね。じゃあ皆さんお疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様。
またね。
お疲れ様です。
また明日。じゃあね。良い週末を。